Here's a truth nobody wants to hear. There is no single best way to approach women. The right approach depends on your personality, your goals, and who you're trying to attract. The guy trying to meet as many women as possible needs a different style than the guy looking for a serious relationship. Finding your style isn't about copying someone else. It's about building something that works specifically for you. Early on, imitation is fine, necessary even. When you don't know what you're doing, you need models to follow. Watch people who are successful. Try their approaches. Test their techniques. See what works. But here's the trap. Some guys never move past imitation. They're still doing someone else's material years later. They never develop their own voice, their own style, their own approach. Imitation is training wheels. At some point, you take them off. So how do you find your own style? Start with your goals. What do you actually want? Do you want to meet as many women as possible? Or are you looking for one great relationship? Do you want casual connections or something serious? Are you attracted to a specific type, or are you open to variety? Do you enjoy high-energy nightlife or prefer quiet, intimate settings? Different goals require different approaches. If you want volume, lots of casual connections, you probably want efficient approaches. Quick opens, fast qualification, don't overinvest in any single interaction. Move on quickly when things aren't working. If you want depth, one or a few meaningful connections, you probably want to invest more in each interaction. Take your time. Build real connection. Be willing to spend an entire evening with one person if it's going well. If you want a specific type, you need to go where those people are and understand what they respond to. What works with creative free spirits is different from what works with ambitious professionals. Your style should serve your goals. A mismatch between your approach and your actual desires will leave you frustrated even when you're succeeding. Next, consider your strengths. Some guys are natural storytellers. They should lean heavily into storytelling, captivating narratives that draw people in. Some guys are physically confident. They can use more direct, physical approaches that would feel weird coming from someone else. Some guys are witty and quick. Banter and wordplay might be their strongest tool. Some guys are genuine and warm. Building deep comfort quickly might come more naturally than creating cocky tension. Build your style around what you're already good at. Yes, work on weaknesses, but lead with your strengths. There's a saying, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. If you're naturally warm and genuine, trying to be cold and challenging goes against your grain. It'll feel fake because it is fake. Better to find ways to create attraction that work with your natural warmth than to pretend to be someone you're not. Now, there are some universal requirements regardless of style. You need access to women. Whatever approach you take has to actually get you in front of people. You need to create attraction. Something about your style has to make women feel something beyond neutral friendliness. You need to follow through. You have to be able to move things forward without sabotaging yourself. You need some kind of narrative. The interaction should feel like it's going somewhere, like there's something developing. Flat, static interactions don't go anywhere. These are constants. How you achieve them is your style. Finally, never stop developing. There's a tendency, once something starts working, to think you've figured it all out. You haven't. There's always more to learn. New situations will challenge your current understanding. And more importantly, you'll change. What you want at 25 is different from what you want at 35, is different from what you want at 45. Your style should evolve as you evolve. Stay curious. Keep testing. Stay humble about what you know. And remember to enjoy it. This should be fun. Meeting people, creating connections, the excitement of something new. These are some of the best experiences in life. When it starts feeling like work, when it's all strategy and no joy, step back. Reconnect with why you started. The guys who do well long-term are the ones who genuinely enjoy the process, not just the outcomes. Your style should fit your goals, your personality, and your strengths. Imitate it first, but eventually develop your own approach. Hit the universal requirements: access, attraction, follow-through, narrative, but hit them in your own way. Keep evolving. Keep enjoying it. We've covered a lot in this series. The 3 pillars of access, attraction, and follow-through. Where to meet women and why it matters. What actually creates attraction. The 5 traits women find attractive. How to make her talk and build comfort. How to create tension and chemistry. How to move conversations toward romance. How to handle groups. How to transition from attraction to comfort. The case for directness and its limits. How to actually practice and improve. And finding your own style. That's the map. Now the only thing left is to use it. Remember, you can read forever and learn nothing. Or you can take action, even imperfect action, and learn more in one night than in a year of reading. Understanding is not the same as doing. Knowing the principles is not the same as living them. At some point, you close the book, leave the screen, and go talk to someone. Just do it. Start tonight, practice tomorrow, refine next week, and enjoy the journey.